Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit, welcome home. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus for January 2024. We'll start with some oracle cards and see what is in store. Transmission. I think this was also in Virgo. Experience, mastery, brain power, telepathy. It was exactly the first card too, so there's a connection here, definitely. This one also came up, but it was the last one. So power, magic, life, energy, and manifestation. Seeds, potential, explosion, simplicity, and humility. Two more, yes, like this. Tradition, resurrection, truth, sincerity, and clear path. And cosmos, globalization, playfulness, the self, and spontaneity. Okay, so now for some tarot cards. Let's see. We start maturation, maturing. Maybe that's the most correct term. Politics. It's funny. Guilt. Blossoming. The rebel. I'm sorry, this is a little bit crooked. Experiencing. Just like this. Yeah. Maybe we have room for one more, but there are two. Let's see if we can fit them all here. Delay and patience. Okay. Maybe not so patient, because when I was putting the card down, something fell and it was like pushing, and something felt like it's too intense. So maybe patience is something that is needed this month. We'll get some extra cards for some clarification. Okay, I see a lot of cards. This one came out alone. So, and this is a group. Okay, so first of all, I think that I actually see that this month there's something connected with the last 3 years of our collective challenges. There's something connected to that. Either it's something about laws or rules, and it's coming to fruition, and it's something that is going to affect a group of people, but that you are somehow attached to intimately, like maybe like defending the rights of people who don't have the ability to defend themselves. There's some sort of like power struggle with a structure or a group of people. And I think that that's something like this is talking to me about just more material aspects of life, and not really like emotional. but there's a lot of creative power that is going into this area of your life, and it's like all your energy is just focused on creating some, maybe it's even a career that's related to diplomacy or politics. And with this sequence here, talks to me a lot about society and structural power and institutions. And this card to me is a lot about, thinking, trying to think out of the box, but being in a state of kind of a pause and waiting, but knowing that the things will change very soon. You're already seeing them, but you're still not, living them, experiencing them. But I think that experiencing them is going to come, is going to start this next month. And it's going to be something that is communicated publicly. I think this is, okay, yeah. So this is the one that came out alone. So I think this is the closure that is needed after a long process of like bureaucracies and, push and pull with, negotiations. But I think this is just the start of something else. But so this has to end in order for another thing to start. And I think that it will end now with the situation becoming public. There's some sort of like public judgment, like people are able to see the truth of some situation, and by bringing this to light, another thing is ignited, another situation can then start and begin something, birthing something slowly and with a lot of, discernment. Let's see what the situation, yeah. Once again, I see like law, structures, someone you really look up to might be involved, some kind of like example in your life, but is someone who is used to reality, like to the harsh realities of life. 7 and 8, is the sequence, like it's the group of feelings and thoughts that are not so nice to experience. Lawyer, it's like a lawyer energy. Okay, let's see more. Hangman. Yeah. This is something that you feel blocks you somehow. And yeah, 2 of Swords. So 8 of Cups again. This is not the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry, it's the 8, but it's the 8 of Swords, never mind. So the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. I don't know if the situation is going to resolve exactly the way you thought it would. I think that you have to release some belief. about this whole situation. And I think that you had some specific position in life or in society about this subject that I think is kind of something that is raising a lot of, like buzz and communication. And it's something that is not consensual, is not creating a lot of there's disagreement. There's disagreement about what happened in the past. I'm really feeling like the energy of these past 4 years, 3-4 years, because there's a lot, I still feel like there's a lot that impacted people on a personal level too, and professionally, and love life, everything, on all dimensions. People were so hit, by what happened, and it's kind of impossible not to be, still processing these this baggage, this the feelings that were not, that are unresolved, and you have to dive deeper in this. But I think that to begin this process of to arrive at this conclusion, you have to make some concessions. You have to admit something, and you have to sacrifice something. Usually the hangman is, I see it as a more of a spiritual card, because it's the inverted emperor, and the emperor is a material, someone who is the creator, a doer, go-getter. And I see the hangman as the spiritual side of the emperor, but in relation to what I see here, I see him in a more objective way. So I see him giving something up, but by giving it up, you are then free from, past heaviness, and then you can make peace. And when you make peace with what happened, you get to arrive at the conclusion, and you get to know the truth of the matter. You get to the, to the center, to the very, the kernel, the core of the matter, and then you can then create this new reality that you are already aspiring, and you can't really, yet experience. And I feel that when you are at peace with this situation, and you communicate to the world that you are at peace with this experience, past experience, this will, unravel and start, and you will break free. You see, this man is breaking free from the chain of events, from the chain of his, minds and his thoughts, his limitations. And he has wings, he can fly now, and he can experience truth, come what may. And with the blossoming here and the patience card, I can also see like a lot of potential, for creation. And it might be creative endeavors that will come after this is processed. And also I see like a more loving way of materializing your reality, of achieving your objectives. And that new way of achieving your objectives has much more to give to you than what the past structure, and what you thought was the best for you and for others. The judgment you had for others and for yourself. So by changing that, you then you harness the power to change everything around you in a loving way, and connect much more, because I see this is kind of disconnected. You're on your own path, you're minding your own business, but you're not really connecting with other people, and on a deeper level, more loving level, even with family, maybe even with your relatives. And this distance is making you less creative. And once this starts to heal, you will be able to create so much abundance for you and for others, even for next generations. I really wanted to see what other advice we have for Taurus on January 2024 for this situation, like after. How will you be, living your life after you finish this? And I see this is going to happen in January 2024. So this is going to be the culmination of a long process. And what is, the blessing that this process has for the future, and what are you looking up to? Perfect. Is there anything more? Okay. Creativity. Success. Creativity. Being known for what you do, being respected, being yourself, being comfortable. But it's going very public, but it's also going very private for me, because Prince of Cups also talks to me about intimate relationships and the ability to have depth, in your life, and connection, real connection, and connection that comes, from a place of sovereignty and from a place of strength, and of liking yourself first, and then, expressing that love and expanding that love for others. So by releasing this baggage, you will arrive at this harmony with a group of people that maybe was estranged, a group of friends, co-workers, but I see family, really. But this is a general reading, so it might fit, I see you really achieving, the happy family ideal, the model, that you, not so much the one you idealized with all this, happening around it, but the one that you're meant to, and that you deserve, and that you're meant to have, and more in tune with the real you and the truth, because the sun is also truth, seeing the truth. And once you see the truth, you will see love. That would be a nice title for this reading. Once you see truth, you see love. And you break free. And this work will make you break free, but also a large group of people break free from this, guilt. It says guilt, darkness, dark thoughts, fear, depression, the sense of not having the power to, to achieve a peaceful resolution. And that's not true. That's just, the mask will come off, and these structures will be changing. We also have here with tradition, the truth. The truth part is here the most important thing about tradition. So if this authority is not coming from a place of love and truth, it should be replaced. It should be, it should give up. So a lot of blessings coming for you in January 2024 of illumination, truth, and ultimately opening the doors to love, to a loving relationship with the ones that are close to you or that you want to be close to you. Yeah, so thank you so much. This was a very inspiring and beautiful reading, as always. Thank you. I hope you liked the video and you hit the like button, that you share and subscribe to the channel and comment if you like with your stories. And I hope to see you very soon. Have a blessed 2024. Best of luck.